Vice presidential debates are a fixture in U.S. elections. However, they don't hold the same weight as presidential debates. The public sees them as less important. They attract fewer viewers and have a smaller impact on the race. This is for several reasons. Firstly, presidential candidates are the main focus. They are vying for the highest office. Secondly, vice presidential candidates are often less known. They struggle to generate the same level of interest. This doesn't mean VP debates are pointless. They offer insights into campaign dynamics. They showcase the strengths and weaknesses of the candidates, but it's crucial to remember they are just one part of a much bigger picture. Viewership numbers clearly demonstrate the secondary status of VP debates. Since 2008, presidential debates have consistently drawn larger audiences. On average, 65.7 million viewers watched presidential debates. In contrast, only 54.1 million tuned in for VP debates. The trend is consistent. The vice presidential debate is typically the least watched event in the fall campaign season. This shows that these debates are seen as less consequential to the election outcome. Millions still watch, of course, but history tells us these debates rarely cause major shifts in the polls. They don't usually alter the race's trajectory. It's challenging to isolate the impact of a VP debate on the presidential race. One method is to analyze poll shifts before and after the debate. Significant movements might suggest influence. However, there's a problem timing. VP debates happen very close to presidential debates. The gap is often just a few days. This makes it difficult to separate their effects on poll numbers. Even when a shift occurs after a VP debate, a larger one usually follows the presidential debate. This pattern suggests that the presidential debate has a stronger influence on public opinion and voter decisions. Section 4. The deciding factor. Voters focus on the top of the ticket. VP debates offer a glimpse into candidates' personalities and policies, but their overall influence on the election is, well, limited. Voters primarily base their decisions on the presidential candidates. People see the president as the main driver of change and leadership. While VP candidates might see small bumps in their favorability ratings after a debate, these rarely change voter preference for the entire ticket. The public understands the vice president's supporting role. Their individual popularity rarely outweighs the perceived strengths or weaknesses of the presidential candidate. Section 5. Beyond the debate stage, the VP's role in context. While VP debates might not be decisive, the role of the vice president shouldn't be underestimated. They serve as key advisors to the president. They can influence policy decisions. They also act as a public face for the administration. In recent years, vice presidents have taken on more prominent roles. They have been tasked with leading on specific issues. They have also played a larger role in international affairs. Therefore, the choice of a running mate is still important. It can signal the president's priorities. It can also impact the administration's effectiveness. Section 6. The final verdict. VP debates. Interesting but not decisive. Vice presidential debates are part of the U.S. election tradition. They offer a platform for the running mates to articulate their positions. They can provide insights into the dynamics of the race. However, their impact on the overall election outcome is limited. Viewership is consistently lower than presidential debates. Their influence on polls is often overshadowed by the subsequent presidential debate. Ultimately, voters focus on the top of the ticket. They base their decisions primarily on the presidential candidates. While VP debates can be engaging and informative, they are rarely the deciding factor in a U.S. election.